With the desire to do things that are now restricted due to the pandemic, many are longing to experience normalcy. Restaurants have altered their establishments to fit social distancing rules and guidelines, but just how safe is it to dine out nowadays?
So we do screenings every day for all of our team members, where we take temperatures, do wellness checks. We have sanitation cycles that we do in the restaurant, where we ensure all high touch areas, countertops, even down to pens and our check presenters, et cetera, are all sanitized on a consistent basis. We've done a lot of contactless or limited contact curbside. So doing anything we can to make it as comfortable as we possibly can for those who want to come out and dine with us. So patio dining is set up obviously in the open air setting. Tables should be set 10 feet apart, edge to edge, providing 6 foot of distance in between each guests and walking paths, etc.
When you're outside and you've got a breeze blowing through, the droplets distribute very quickly. Generally, studies have shown that it improves the air quality among folks who are sitting down and dining. And so that's why outdoor dining is what's required now. I think that, it all comes down to, individual responsibility. Businesses, in order to stay operational, they have committed to making sure their employees are wearing face coverings and the disinfection, because it's their livelihood. And so ultimately it's up to you to decide whether what you see is well practiced. Anytime you go outside, you incur a certain level of risk. All of these businesses are trying, they've got safety measures in place, but regardless of whether you go to a restaurant or whether you go to a clothing store, it's the same thing. You're controlling your own environment. When you go out, who are you going out with? Who are you congregating with? And are you able to maintain your social distance?
You're never going to be able to completely eliminate it, but I do think you can limit it to a point where people can feel comfortable. I think if a restaurant is following the protocols and following the public health order and doing everything that they can do, and if the guests are also cooperating and wearing their masks, while they're being seated and while they're waiting to order, then I think it really does go a long way in limiting that risk.
At the end of the day, there is still a risk of catching the virus, so err on the side of caution. If you do decide to dine out, wear your mask for as long as you can, maintain your distance from others, and only dine out with people that you live with. Reporting from Scott Center News, I'm Sabrina Lowe.